just left Four Pines Hostel. Had a nice day there last night. So after Dragon's Tooth, the hike down took actually a really long time. It was pretty treacherous. So got to Four Pines about 7:30. Had time to shower quickly and get down to Catawba grocery, where they had a pretty good resupply and some hot food. I had a pizza, I had some ice cream, and I have pizza that I'm packing out for today. It's already 10:20 in the morning, so super late start for me, but I decided to only do somewhere between 9 and 10 miles today. I'm going to camp as close to MCAFEE Knob as I can. Good morning. I'm up here again at MCAFEE Knob in the hopes of seeing the sunrise. It's a little bit cloudy, but I think that's going to make it even more beautiful. If not, we got here yesterday afternoon. It was supposed to rain and the sun came out just as we got here. So either way, it's been beautiful up here and we've lucked out. So sunrise this morning was kind of a bust, super cloudy, but still pleasant to sit out there. And I'll get an earlier start today and get into town sooner too. So I guess it was a win-win. Here at the beautiful Tinker Cliffs, last of the VA Triple Crown. It's so awesome. It's been an amazing 3 days of hiking, finally slowing down, hiking with a group, and really enjoying myself out here. Wow, super great things are happening today. I just ran into a ridge runner and she gave me a hang tag. So she said, and I knew I was official before, but now I look official too. Such a fun day. Here in DALEVILLE, where the trail comes out, the closest place to eat is Pancho. It's a Mexican restaurant, but there are also a couple of gas stations around for drinks and other resupply options. And then I stayed here at the Super 8, which was pretty nice. Short walk from the trailhead. And then when you walk down the road, when you come off the trail from the north direction, you walk right down the road, you've got Kroger and some more dining options. So overall, it's a great place to stay. Just left DALEVILLE almost 2 miles ago, and I'm already drenched in sweat. I waited until just after 6 o'clock in the evening to hike out today, which is a record for my latest town departure, but it's just so hot. So even now it's still high 80s. I'm only gonna go 5 miles up to the first shelter, but it's 5 miles uphill, 3.5 from where I am. So wish me luck. I'm gonna be feeling nice and dirty and like a hiker by the time I get there. Also forgot to say that DALEVILLE was a lot of fun. The trail goes right through it, which I loved. I stayed at the Super 8. It was pretty nice. There was a Kroger down the road and a Three Little Pigs barbecue place, which was awesome. And they have free Bananas Foster dessert for through hikers. So highly recommend it. And then I lost my headphones, so I got those there. They have a nice outfitter, and I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but I got a hang tag from a ridge runner the other day, and so I got a carabiner to get that on my pack. So, I mean, back on the trail in really good spirits, even though it's a sauna out here. So I honestly just had my scariest animal sighting yet. It was a skunk and its baby. And even though I do smell like a thru hiker, I do not want to smell like a skunk too. Here at the shelter just before sunset. Perfect timing. headed out after a night at FULLHART Knob Shelter. It was a pretty empty shelter, being only 5 miles out from town, but there were a couple other people there. I set up on a bit of a slant by accident, so I didn't get the best night's sleep, but I'm off to an early start. It's only 7:40, so hopefully I beat the heat today, and we'll be going either 17 or 20 miles. About 6 miles into it for today. It is starting to get really hot. Trying to drink a ton of water. This is the color of today's water after filtering it. You know, there's not a ton of water available. We haven't had rain, which has been nice, but at this point, we do actually need some rain to replenish some of the water sources. So this is the water I have. It's a bit more flavorful, maybe like a bit minerally, but it works. Off to another early start today. It's just about 7:20. I'm not quite sure what I'm gonna do today. There is gonna be some rain, at least 17 miles, and it's a lot of uphill, so I'll probably stop there, but we'll see how it goes. Here taking a break at Bryant Ridge Shelter. It's super nice. I kind of wish I had stayed here. So it looks like it's got this whole patio and then a couple of stories inside. Wow. Just finished the long climb for today. It was about 3,000 feet over 10 miles, so I am drenched. It is still supposed to rain, which I would love at this point. I'm a couple miles from a shelter, gonna stop there for an afternoon snack, and then probably continue on for an extra 3 down the mountain, so I have an easier day tomorrow. So we finally got that rain I'd been hoping for last night. Big thunderstorms. It was the first time I've slept out of my tent with thunder and lightning that seemed really close by. Fortunately, everything was okay. I stayed dry. My tent's super wet, so I hope that when I get to Glasgow? I'm not sure. Glasgow? I don't know. I hope that when I get there, the town has a clothesline or something that I can use to dry out, because I'm just passing through to do laundry, eat, and take a shower. I'm not gonna spend the night. So onwards, not too far to town, under 8 miles already. So this is Glasgow. You come right into town. There's a pizza restaurant called Scotto's. They also have subs. And then you have the shelter back behind it. There's a grocery store across the street, a Dollar General behind that, and a post office in between. So pretty much everything you need in one block. Just getting back to the trail from Glasgow. I don't know why this town is so hard for me. It is extremely hard. So I am all clean, just washed my clothes, and it is 90 degrees, so I won't feel that way in about 30 seconds, but it needed to happen at least. I don't know. I don't even know if it was worth it, but here I go, back onto the trail. There is a beautiful view up here. I'm done the steepest portion of the climb. I've still got a ways to go climbing on and off for the next 5 miles, but man, this is beautiful. And along the way, along the ridgeline here, there's places to camp. So if I get tired, I'm just gonna do that and probably wake up to an epic sunset. Good morning. I'm up here at Bluff Mountain. It's only 7:30, so I've got it to myself. Yesterday was a little bit weird, so I left Glasgow in the afternoon to get hiking, and I got a late start, but I still thought I could make it the 10.5 miles to Punch Bowl Shelter. I was gonna get there just after 9, but there have also been reports of somebody who is seeming to be maybe mentally unstable or kind of out of touch with reality, and who's also carrying a machete. And she was rumored to be camping there, so I didn't feel comfortable walking in, especially by myself in the dark. So I stealth camped a couple miles back from Bluff Mountain. I'll pass through the Punch Bowl Shelter area today. So just trying to stay safe. You can never be too careful out here, especially on days where you are hiking alone. I don't think anybody is as narrow as this trail, and all of the grass is cold and wet. I started literally 30 seconds ago with dry socks and shoes, and this is the current situation. I'm a couple of miles into the morning. It is so humid, like everything is really bad. We are on day 5 of rain. Everything is just smelly from being so soaked in sweat and then being soaked in rain and not having the ability to dry. So this is the worst I've felt cleanliness wise in my whole hike. Yeah, I mean, this isn't rain, this is sweat. It's just so humid, so gross. Hiker stench is real. I have a couple more miles to go to the top of 3 ridges. Then it's a slight downhill, and I'm actually headed to Devil's Backbone Brewery. They have showers, you can tent there, but actually my parents are coming to town tonight and picking me up from the brewery. I'm gonna zero tomorrow and get back on trail Sunday. So just gotta stick it out for like 6 more miles and then I can be clean. This is what stands between me and the brewery. Just got to the top of what was easily the hardest climb of my whole experience out here so far, up to 3 ledges, mile 840, 6 mile climb, 3,000 vertical feet. It is awful. And I'm eating my favorite now, is the Blueberry Crisp Cliff Bar. And it's raining on me, and I'm very happy because I smell awful. Onwards to the brewery soon. And this is the lovely view for all of that climb. Everybody, woo! We're going to the brewery. The most packed truck bed ever.
How many people can
Here and checked in at the Residence Inn in Waynesboro, Virginia. So had a great time at Devil's Backbone this afternoon, but just got here and realized that I forgot my shoes at the brewery. I changed into my camp shoes as soon as I got there, which is a pretty normal thing to do when you're wearing wet socks. But yeah, I left them behind because I'm used to having them on my feet. So warning to everybody, do not drink beer. Well, you can drink beer when you're dehydrated, but just double check that you have your shoes and all your important hiking items. So fortunately, I am going back to that same area to get back on trail. So I'll just get them on Sunday, as long as the brewery is holding on to them for me. And my parents are arriving soon, so really excited to take the day off tomorrow and spend it with them.